On this episode of On the Road, Rock heads back to his old stumping ground for some time on the bayou with his family. Don't go anywhere. On the Road starts now.
On the Road isn't just a name. It's a lifestyle. A lifestyle with many different components. With each and all components, that is the outdoors. Fun in the sun, bird in the hand, and mud on the face. To free yourself of stress and to enjoy the friendships that you have made. Not to lose yourself in the clutter. For this is why we are here, right?
There's 1,000 miles and 18 hours. I got a double drive down southbound 35. I got the hammer down, Detroit made for 525, pushing my ass right down that line. And that smell of burning diesel fuels tells me that I'm back out on the road.
My old stomping grounds, Avoyelles Parish. I love going home and hunting with my dad, hunting with family. Anytime I can seize the opportunity to do that, I'm there.
But I want to take them out to go look around because it's been a long time since Rocky been out here.
And tell you guys about Dr. James. Not only is he a great person, a great friend, a cousin, but he's also my personal surgeon.
You see the blind in the middle of the front first lake? Yeah. That's where Daddy hung. That's where Daddy before hunted many years.
Okay. My dad and I weren't even there for 10 minutes. We had to get on the water and go check out the blinds.
Avoyelles Parish is a parish located in central eastern Louisiana, near the Mississippi and Atchafalaya rivers.
After a nice boat ride with my cousin, it's time to head back to camp to meet my other cousin, Dale.
Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin, Dale, he is an old school Cajun.
I'm gonna shave down where the hair's gonna go.
This dude makes his own decoys by hand, makes his own duck calls by hand, even makes his own pirogues by hand.
This is my old bamboo call by hand that I've made like all my ancestors, and I've killed lots of ducks with it, and I'm gonna give you a run on it. We ain't missed one yet. I ain't bragging. Killing ducks.
One thing you gonna learn about us Cajuns, when we get together, we love to cook, we love to eat, and we're gonna pass a good time doing it.
And it gets going. Yeah.
This is a shell bucket.
It's no secret that Dale is proud to be a Cajun. Preserving his heritage is very important to him.
In the late 1800s, it's called a bidon in French.
Come on, y'all, say it with me. Bidon. Bidon.
It's just a shell bucket. They didn't have plastic buckets.
After some good food and reminiscing by the campfire, I was ready to get up early to go hunt with my cousins. It was a rainy morning, and ducks love this type of weather. I knew it was gonna be on today.
Whether he's running the businesses or whether he's in the field hunting deer, turkey, birds, whatever it is, that man always stays true to who he is.
I got this call right here that my old cousin gave to me.
With Dale taking the time to make each duck call personally and handcrafted, man, do they sound good. When he hands it to you, they're on.
But when he gave it to me, we didn't take the time to tune it. But I figured today, since it's the first time we've hunted together in a long time, I got my old cousin to tune it for me, if you don't mind.
Well, I can tune it for you. I can try.
So.
With these calls, I want everybody to be happy.
Bayou Beast Calls. me, duck hunting will always be an intricate part of my life. I love the camaraderie ship. I love the good times in the blind.
He was sitting there saying, look, I'm right here.
I don't know about you, but I need that in my life.
Not too bad of a day in this little rain.
The rain definitely wasn't messing up the hunt. If anything, it was helping. Those bored lone boys were stacking them up. On the road, we'll be right back. On the Road is proudly brought to you by Legacy Land Company, specializing in hunting, farming, and investment property. Muddy Outdoors, delivering category-leading gear for the best value in the hunting industry. Cupped Waterfowl, designed by waterfowlers for waterfowlers. Dead Ringer Outdoor Group, the leader in archery, hunting, and shooting industries. Icotech Electronic Game Calls, dead serious products, proven results. Buckfeeder Synthetics, the best attractant on the planet. Expedition Archery, manufacturer of the world's finest archery experience.
A lot of people from Louisiana claim to be raised on the bayou. Well, let me tell you, I literally was raised on the bayou.
We're gonna bring you back to Lake Pearl style crawfishing.
The bayou is such an integral part of my life, to the extent that when I was growing up, I used it to crawfish, to make money, to put myself through school, and to take care of my young kids. A long time ago, I had a dream, and I had a vision that I was gonna start a company. Every day I wake up and think about how blessed we are to be able to come together, to be able to go to work, to be able to take care of patients. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. Yeah, I run a lot of businesses. I have thousands of employees. When I get back to Hesmer, I don't miss a beat.
Been about 18, 20 years since I did that. Boy, it felt good.
I come out here to make a living. It's a good, honest day's work. I can work, and I want to work.
That's how the Cajuns do it down here, and that's how they earn their living. And it's just grassroots work.
On a good day, 25 sacks, 30 sacks would be max. Right now, we're kind of toward the end of the season. 7, 8 sacks, 10 sacks would be all right. You know, it's kind of winding down.
Right.
You know, but as long as I can make a few bucks.
Yes, sir.
The state's annual yield of crawfish is more than 100 million pounds.
First thing you do, you gotta pack them down a little bit.
So my hard day's work of crawfishing with Mr. Bryan was over. But for him, it's not even close to over. He's still got to get these crawfish loaded up, got to get them to market, got to get them sold, got to get bait, got to repair old crawfish traps.
Well, Mr. Bryan, thank you so much for letting us come out here and
No problem. Good to see you.
spend a little time.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us pick up your some of your crawfish traps, and we're fixing to go have a good crawfish ball and wrap up Father's Day with my daddy. So
Good. I appreciate y'all coming. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna head out. I got a lot of work to do.
all right, Moshe, take care. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Brian.
More than 7,000 people depend on the crawfish industry, and the total economic contribution to the state's economy can exceed $300 million annually.
Let me tell you something, you want to see work ethic? Come watch some of these old Cajuns do their jobs day in and day out. That is work ethic that the whole country needs.
Gonna get dark, babe, before the noon.
At the end of the day, it's a lot of work, but it was well worth it. The enjoyment and the factor of eating what you brought in, it just can't be replaced. It's phenomenal.
The family wastes no time digging into the feast caught out on the bayou. On the road, we'll be right back.
My dad, he just can't ever leave stuff alone.
Over the years, you learn different little tricks, you know. This is just a cane. They were complaining it was too long. So I said, well, we'll cut it. I said, well, how about when you need to reach out real far? And I made it where you could slide it together.
He's got to put his little personal touch and twist on it.
Now you can reach out and get them. A lot of times of frog catching and eating too.
Though I love going back to Vols Parish for duck hunting and crawfishing, there's another pastime that I'm very passionate about, and that's frog hunting. Getting the whole crew together, putting the boat in the water, getting the Q-beams ready. Let me tell you, that just never gets old in my book.
Damn, he must be close.
You can catch them with your hand. You can catch them with a gig pole. Frog legs are considered a delicacy to Cajun people in Louisiana.
Get him. All right.
Being out on the bayou late at night frogging is considered a night out on the town with the boys to Cajuns.
She come out of break of night, the pink skies waving goodbye. She come out of break of night, leaving no traces around. She's trying to free a reckless heart.
Hey, you gotta watch, they're gonna jump out the boat.
Slide as and breeze. The queen of art, Friday morning. The queen of art, Friday morning.
Got it. Big old frog.
That's what they look like when you catch them.
Look, if you know me, you know how much I love to fish, with or without a fishing pole. Just get them in the boat.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know.
The bayou is God's grocery store. It's going to take a little bit of work getting there and back, but there's really nothing more satisfying.
That little girl with the bright red hair. Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy. Why, I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Have you ever seen Miss Lindy? She likes to dance all day, and when she does rock and roll, it takes your breath away. Well, she's mine,
Not a fishing pole in sight, yet this Cajun wrecking crew are filling the boat with fish.
Hey, they made this challenging. They put it right in the middle of a big old thorn tree.
Well, Miss Lindy, my Miss Lindy, well, I love that little girl.
So we went and checked our catfish traps, and as you can see, we got plenty to make us a big old catfish fry along with our fresh frog legs. Well, we're gonna eat good tonight. I'm blowing my diet tonight. I gotta have turtle. Might not eat it again for a year, but I'm gonna eat it tonight. Some fresh snapper turtle.
In case you haven't figured this out yet, eating is a big part of Cajun culture. Eating fresh. On the road, we'll be right back. Closed captioning provided by the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, ensuring the future of elk, other wildlife, their habitat, and our hunting heritage. On the Road is proudly brought to you by Super ATV, the leader in aftermarket UTV and ATV parts and accessories. Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Let It Fly. Rogue Ridge Electric Mountain Bikes, go further, go rogue. Stealth Cam trail cameras. Stealth Cam delivers time and time again. Carbon Express arrows. Shoot better, shoot Carbon Express. The Grind, top quality turkey calls and decoys. Embrace the grind. True Fire releases, truly accurate.
I've had some great visits over the past year in Avals Parish. Now it's time to go make one last hunt with my cousins before I get to have surgery.
After having a great early season duck hunt together, Rockdale, Dr. James, and Mr. Glenn decided to get back together for a late season duck hunt.
Still going?
What a great morning. The weather was perfect, the ducks were working, we killed a bunch and had a good time.
One thing's for sure, when you put the Bourne-Lone family hunting together, there's going to be a lot of dead ducks.
Hey, Rock.
Yes, sir.
Look in that old bidon if you want to get me that little, my little string. I'm gonna do them right here while I'm sitting here, bro. I'll hand them to you.
When that old stringer comes out that bidon, you know you're doing something right.
It's all jumping now. Yeah, yeah, 20 today and 21 yesterday.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And look, you got 1 week of the season left. That we put on some rabbits out of a hat to kill that many this time of year. Especially in Louisiana.
Yeah. It was.
Unfortunately, sometimes things happen in life, and I got to go get cut on.
Rock's been suffering with diverticulitis and must undergo surgery or things can get really bad for him. His cousin, or should I say cousin, Dr. James will be doing the surgery.
Morning, what we're doing is we're going to be going in and we're going to be removing that portion of his colon where he had the complications of the abscesses from the perforation. So they're just making all the preparations in the OR right now, getting everything ready for you. We'll meet you back there in a minute. And it'll take a little while to get everything set up, just the whole setup process.
Wow. Okay.
See in a little bit. It'll be all fine. Let me.
Pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
Watch your fingers. I don't want to bump them on him. He's finishing the anastomosis, so everything's back together. He just has to clean it out, and then he'll start setting them up. So.
Yeah, a lot of scarring down in there from the abscessed areas. It was really scarred down a lot, so I had to do a lot of dissection to get those scarred areas freed up. Because basically what happens is all the tissue planes just fuse together.
We woke up, the first thing he said was, "This sounds crazy, but I'm still duck hunting."
Oh. You was dreaming you was duck hunting?
You got local all up there.
Yeah, that hurt. After having surgery with complications, Dr. James called me and said, "Cousin, you need to come to the office."
Rocky.
What you say, cousin?
How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Good seeing you. I've looked at this in a lot of detail, and from a professional standpoint, I got some bad news to tell you.
What's that, cousin?
It doesn't look like you're gonna make it.
How long I got?
You got plenty of time. We're not talking about that. We're talking about next weekend for the duck hunt.
Man, I thought you meant I was fixing to check out.
Oh,
you didn't talk about
brother. No, man.
Yes, the surgery went great. You know what? I'm gonna be back better than ever.
And if you plan to be on the road, make sure to pick up a copy of Aaron's newest album, State I'm In, available for download and in stores. And make sure to catch Aaron with Stained on the reunion tour this year. Check for dates near you. Be sure to follow the On the Road Facebook page for updates and extra video content.